howdy doody, motherfuckers.
Hey, friends.
What is up, Tomboy?
Howdy doody indeed.
Yeah. What's going on, my guy?
Not too much. Just hanging out, doing another episode of Pizza Bagels.
Hails to
My
the
favorite thing to do.
I guess we can get to our updates here.
Meat and Tom Boys.
No. Meet Tomboys for the actual episode.
Afterwards,
Yeah.
yes. The pre.
Yeah, this is the pre-Tomboys. So I think 2 weeks ago we had the secret fast food menu items on there.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
So that played.
3 weeks ago? Yeah, better.
Yeah, something like that. I think it was 2 weeks ago because I think last week was
adults.
adults. So yeah, I think the week before. Yeah.
Which you should check out if you have not.
Yes.
It's fucking awesome.
It is fucking awesome.
And we got an exclusive song.
That's true. Something that's not even out yet.
We're special.
Yeah.
And not in the other. We're special.
Well, we're both, I think.
Yeah, a little touch. Little touch.
So we are talking through all the different fast food secret menu items.
Yes.
And one of the things for Arby's was the Meat Mountain.
Yeah.
And I forget all that it was. It was like 7 or 8 like different meats, like brisket, roast beef, bacon, ham.
Yeah.
Just a disgusting mess. Well, we did have a listener. So shout out to Mario. He sent this photo, and
The Mario? Mario.
No, his name's Mario.
Oh, I think you said Mario.
Well, Mario.
Mario. Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot. The Italian. You have to.
Yeah. Although I don't think he's Italian. It's been a while since I've seen him, but I think he might be. And Mario, sorry if I'm fucking this up, but I feel like he's like on the Greek side of things.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Off the boot.
Yeah. So anyways, he sent in this photo.
Okay.
He went and he ordered one of those Meat Mountain sandwiches.
Hell yeah.
And he sent this photo and look at this thing.
Oh my God.
That looks awful.
Yes.
It looks like, and I asked him, he's like, it was delicious, but it was a fucking mess.
Oh, I'm sure it was a mess.
Yeah. So I
mean, they wrote a song about it.
Meat Mountain?
Yeah. Almost Heaven, West Virginia.
Mountain Mama.
Big Beat Mountain. Shenandoah River.
You're right. I forgot about that. So
John Denver himself.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if we'll throw this photo up in like the YouTube video. If you guys check that out, it is
or
weird.
just order a Meat Mountain yourself.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sure if you Google it, but what an insane sandwich this looks like.
No, thank you.
Yeah. And so speaking of, so I was just recently in Canada.
Oh, hey.
And yeah.
What are you talking about?
Which is funny to hear them say sorry.
Sorry.
But we always try the McDonald's in like every country we go to.
Yeah. We have to.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that this McDonald's in Vancouver had a heist secret menu takeover or something like that, and they had a bunch of different foods from like different countries. So we're like, well, duh. So we get in there and we ordered from Italy. They basically were little pizza rolls, which was
naturally,
it was kind of dope. We also got trying to think of.
Did they have McPoutine?
Oh yeah, we had a poutine
from McDonald's,
which was disgusting.
Well, yeah,
it was so bad.
I don't think McDonald's fries were meant for a poutine.
No, and that's the thing is that you would think that it would be a good idea.
No, you need a nice thick fry.
Yes,
to absorb the gravy and the cheese curds and everything.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, those little string fries ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah, the poutine. It was just it just wasn't. But it also was just kind of gross tasting. Like the McDonald's gravy is just gross.
Well, I mean, they're not known for their gravy.
Yeah. Well, you think in maybe the Canada.
Yeah, that's true.
McDonald's that they would have like a good enough gravy, but it was just gross. Or just maybe because I don't eat it. Like it's not a regular thing here that tastes like shit to me. I mean, we did have actual poutine in Canada, and it did taste delicious, but McDonald's one's disgusting.
No, you got to have fresh gravy, fresh curds, because it's like you can't just get it out of it like a can or whatever. It's like
who knows where the fuck that's
like I said, they
McDonald's.
have the Big Mac sauce in a package, and it tastes like shit.
Yeah,
but I had regular Big Mac sauce on a Big Mac, and it tastes fine.
And it's amazing. Yep.
Come out of the can, great.
Mm-hmm.
Out of little packets, fuck you.
They also had dipping sauces from different countries. There was a garlic mayo style sauce and a sweet tangy chili dip sauce.
Okay.
So I got some
Couple
nuggies.
Yeah.
Those were actually pretty fucking delicious. I was into those.
Bring some home?
I didn't even think about that. No. Yeah. The teriyaki chicken
you flew, right?
Huh?
You had to fly. Yeah, you probably couldn't bring it with you.
I could have pocketed probably a couple sauces.
I'm sure the TSA would have pocketed that back.
Probably.
You're not taking our sweet sauces back to your dirty, dirty country.
Not wrong. And then there was the teriyaki chicken sandwich, which from Japan.
Okay.
So we did already have that when we were in Japan, but I wanted to taste to see how it was in Canada.
Yeah,
it was still just as good.
A taste sample.
Yeah. And then they had some other weird, spicy, like a spicy chicken sandwich. I don't remember which country. Maybe this was. Oh, there's a Germany burger, and I don't remember what this chicken. It was like a burger with like LTO and bacon, and I don't know. I forget what it was called, but overall, not great.
Yeah.
For this heist takeover, so not as much as like a secret menu, but
just stuff in Canada from the Canada version that we don't have.
Yeah, there was a couple different sandwiches.
I mean, outside of the poutine or whatever.
Yeah,
to have.
And it's I looked online before I walked in there to see. I'm like, oh, what are these sandwiches that you guys have that we don't? And I walked in there and I did ask for 2 sandwiches that we don't have that. I'm like, but it says online that you do. This is Canada, right? Aren't I in the CANADA? A?
What is that, bananas?
Yeah.
BANANAS?
Yeah.
The shit is Canadian.
CANADAS.
The shit is Canadian.
So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there really quick.
Sweet.
Before we also kick in, we did get a voicemail.
Hell yeah.
Which we haven't got one in a hot minute.
I know. You guys have been slacking. What the hell?
Yeah. So I have not listened to it yet, but I do recognize this number, so I feel like we have a repeater here. Are you ready?
Is it who I think it is?
It might be. I'm gonna play it. Here we go.
Hopefully it is.
Oh, hey guys, it's
TPG.
Yep.
Yes.
Guido. I started listening to your episode about movies you shouldn't have seen as a kid. But first, real quick, I wonder if you could make that Google Messenger just go straight to voicemail instead of ringing for fucking 3 minutes before I go to voicemail.
I'll look into that.
Kids that I had, movies I shouldn't have seen as a kid. You were talking about Pet Ventura, and there's a scene in there that a lot of people don't know about unless they've seen the movie Crying Game. After the Finkel thing where he's in the shower crying, and the Crying Game is definitely a movie I shouldn't have seen as a kid. I don't know if maybe you'll get into this later in the episode if you've seen it or not. But if you haven't seen it, I don't want to say anything about it. Don't look it up. Just go watch it and thank me later. Another movie that came out about that time, Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder and A Crying Game, definitely 2 movies I shouldn't have seen as a kid. Jacob's Ladder, I want to say it was about a military veteran who was dealing with psychosis after coming out of the military. I don't remember for sure, but pretty crazy fucking movie. Fun little tidbit about that movie is that there's a scene in there that I often used to jerk off to as a kid because, whenever you're younger, back in the day, there was no internet, and you were lucky if you got a hold of some nudie magazines or something, or if you watched
nudie magazine.
I was thinking the same thing.
or whatever through the squiggly lines or whatever, but most of the time it was just
Skinamax.
You'd see on TV, especially on MTV. A lot of MTV videos had good stuff. Hey, yeah, if you haven't seen those movies, maybe we'll talk about them in this episode. Definitely go check them out.
One take Guido? What the fuck?
One take Guido.
Hey, you know what? I'm just happy to hear Guido again.
Yeah, same.
So I'll take a one take Guido today.
Yeah, it's an OTG.
Yeah, we gotta get him back on with all his takes, and well, he can't do it if we do just a voicemail.
Yeah, we need to get him just on the show.
We do.
We have his number.
We'll have that hooked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna message Guido at some point.
Was he listening halfway through? It's I don't know if you've heard this yet, but I haven't finished the episode. But I gotta get my point across.
I don't know. We'll have to ask him when he comes on.
That's awesome. Thank you, Guido.
Thanks, Guido.
You're the best.
Always great to hear from you. Old familiar voice.
Give him one of the soundbite.
How about
there we go, Guido. We got a soundboard. We might as well fucking use it.
Yeah, I know.
Guido.
There you go.
This song's like womp womp.
Yeah. Thanks again, Guido.
Thank you, Guido.
So, anything you want to throw in before we get to?
I have a little bit of news, news for all of you listeners and us. We are hitting the road a little bit.
Little bit.
It's not too far of a drive. So August, was it the 9th?
Yeah, 9th.
August 9th.
It's a Saturday. In Sandusky, Ohio. Close to it, Cedar Point, yada yada. It's the 30th anniversary of the movie Tommy Boy, and the entire city is taking over their downtown, and they're having this big, huge festival. Mm-hmm.
Pizza Bagels is going to be at the house.
We are going to be there.
We are going to be trying to interview people, and if you want to be on the show or just want to come check it out, say hi to us, tell us you listen to the show, we will be there.
Yeah, this will be fun for YouTube.
We're going to shoot
video
for YouTube, but like we
trivia,
figured
questions.
If somebody wants to pop up and say hi,
interviews,
we'll be there.
Yep. And
if you want to be on, we'll be there.
and I saw that the Chris Farley's brother is going to be there.
Yeah, one of the nights. I don't know if he's going to be
one
there.
of them.
I don't think he's there Saturday. I think he's there Thursday.
Ah, dumb.
Yeah, but it's Thursday through Saturday. The whole city, downtown, is taking over.
How would you not be there on like a day that's like everybody can have off like during the day?
Out.
I guess
he's a busy man.
Yeah, still. Maybe he'll be there.
Maybe
fingers crossed. That'd be dope too.
There's like a eating contest, a wing eating contest.
Yeah, because Tommy want wingy.
Trivia contest. Whole thing. There's a bunch of stuff. Their website is, I want to say it's just TommyBoyFest.com. Let me give them the sweet plug because they're letting us show up and do our thing.
Yeah.
It is TommyBoyFest.com.
TommyBoyFest.com?
Yes. I have a festival.
Is it festival or fest?
TommyBoyFest.
Okay.
.com.
TommyBoyFest.com.
Yes. It is all about me.
No, not you. It's Tommy Boy, not Tom Boy.
That's where it came from. This is a short version of Tommy Boy. It was originally Tommy Boy, and they got dubbed down to Tom Boy.
There can be only one.
I'll fight them all. But yes, please, if you're in the area or want to check it out, and we'll be there.
Yeah, probably like around like noonish.
Yeah, about noonish we'll show up and hang out for a while, do our thing, and then
come say hey.
Pass out stickers and stuff like that.
Yep.
Do our thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's all I got.
Cool. All right, well, that being said, let's get into
the meat and Tommy Boy. And this one's a good one.
Yeah, if you haven't already saw the title, which I assume you have,
I hope they just going blind. Like, what are the boys up to this week?
Yeah, we're interviewing a furry. And if you don't know what a furry is, it's folks that, they dress up in like animal costumes.
Almost mascot, but not a mascot.
Yeah, kind of the same idea. And it's a whole like lifestyle. So let's give them a call.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
There we go. Hear me?
Yeah. Is this Mike?
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, man? This is Tony and Tomboy at Pizza Bagels.
Hey, Mike. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. Yourselves?
Great.
Good. Great, man. Thanks for coming on and doing an episode with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
So furry, right? I guess first things first, how did it all start?
I was actually trying to remember that myself because, like, I think I started kind of learning about it kind of like toward the end of high school, and then kind of during that great discovery period at the beginning of college, I found a local furry group, and it just kind of went further from there.
Okay. Did you guys? Is this like when you say you found it like a group? Was this like a flyer? Or was this like an online thing or something locally through like a, I don't know, like a Reddit page or something along those lines?
I trying to remember. I think I learned about it through, like, I was big on Fur Affinity for a while, and I think somebody on there had kind of posted about like their local furry group, and I kind of like, well, how would I find out my local furry group? And I think it was either through Fur Affinity or through Facebook that I actually discovered like the local little furry group here in my city, and from there it was a lot of in-person meetings.
That's awesome. That's internet could be in a magical place. So how long have you been doing it for?
It can be. I think I called about like 2010, my beginning of it, and so kind of started there.
And you're still current?
Kind of dropped off.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. Not particularly. I haven't been on Fur Affinity in years. I'd probably say about maybe as a whole, like maybe 7 years. I was kind of in it like really hardcore, and then from about 2017 to the pandemic, it kind of waned off. I moved to the complete other opposite side of town, so getting over to like local furry groups was a lot harder because they were over on the west side. I moved to the east side, and just kind of from there, I kind of lost interest and just kind of fell off the map.
Fair enough. Yeah. So was this something that like, did you already have a costume already? I'm not sure if that's. I'm not trying to like down it. I don't like
yeah. What's it's
yeah
terminology?
Right.
Like, no, I don't see that as disparaging or anything.
Great.
No, I actually never. Yeah, I never had a fursuit. The most I had was I had like a little kind of custom little ear headband thing. Had like a tail, but like that was about it. Fursuits are expensive, man.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask, like what your costume was, and like, okay, so more of just like ears and a tail.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was your persona?
My persona was
Fursona. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's actually what they're called. It's Fursona.
Nice.
Mine was mine was I'm trying to remember because it was Matthias, Matias. He was a very simple gray wolf. Had like a little white chest, but like it was, especially looking at what a lot of other people had at that particular time and moving forward, like he was very simple. There's some people that are covered in like 3 different neon colors, polka dots, and my guy was just very simple. Probably couldn't even stand out in the crowd if he wanted to.
Gotcha.
How do you decide what, I guess, identity you want to go for? Is like you take like an online quiz, like what Harry Potter house you're in or whatever? I just don't know. Like, well, it's like some people have that.
Sure.
No, it's really different for everybody.
Okay.
I know I got the name Matthias from I think it was like like those cringy early 2010, like, what is your wolf name?
Yeah,
like, leading up to but leading up to that, I mean, even still, I've always loved gray wolves and just wolves in particular. And as far as like making it I never went so far as to make like Matthias my full on like second life or like anything like that. I just kind of realizing now, more often than not, I just kind of drew him for fun, kind of maybe like worked on like story structure, stuff like that. But yeah, it never got to the point where like even in the local groups, like they were trying to like call me by my fur name, and I'm like, I'm just Mike, man. Just call me Mike.
Now, did you have like a different personality when you were Matthias?
Kind of, sort of. When I was definitely at that time, I was very well. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm still very socially awkward, but during that time,
most of us are.
I think definitely at that time, he was when I was trying to get into all that stuff. Yeah, I would definitely say that I was a lot more social, a lot more outgoing, and from yeah.
Yeah, because you could like kind of hide behind the character to like
Yeah.
that's Matthias, not Mike. You know,
Right.
and I think a lot of people in a lot of even subcultures do that kind of identity kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean that's literally what Kiss does is they put on their makeup and even though they use their real names, it's not Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley, it's the Demon and Star Child. Like I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah. And that's how. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that I probably would be is that I would be one person in my regular life, and then when I had my costume together, then I'd have like a whole different personality and fursona, which I love that word.
I did too.
I love puns, so that's perfect.
Do they do a lot of puns with the fur, like for everything? Because you said like, what was the website you were talking about? The fur.
Fur Affinity.
Fur Affinity.
Infinity.
Fur Affinity.
Yeah, like it's like FUR Affinity.
Okay.
Now, did you have like a backstory on Matthias?
Y'all are asking the hard questions. I got like open up vaults and blow off cobwebs and shit.
We can go. It's more surface level.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we can.
No, it's no. You guys are good.
That's what we do here at Pizza Bagels.
I'm trying to remember. It was never anything like. It was never anything like super creative. It was actually no. I'm trying to remember. It was because there was one part where because I think he was kind of following along with me in my personal life at that time.
Okay.
So it was at that time the first time it was what was it? He was in college and trying to find himself. Thought he was straight. Met a girl, but he also met a guy. But yeah, nothing that was kind of more or less it. Like nothing crazy, like he came from a comet or anything like that.
Okay. All right, just kind of the living on a regular life.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, like, how often were you going out to these like events or whatever with other furries?
Not too many, because I know at the big like central location where kind of the big fur group was based out of, there was always at the height there was always a bunch of parties. There was always one for Christmas time, usually one around like 4th of July. Yeah, I'm actually kind of realizing it's like I spent quite a bit of time there.
So it's typically more like around like holiday parties, so to speak.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, and then like once a year they would throw together like this big furry bash where the house would just be filled fucking butt to gut, and I apologize if the swearing's not allowed.
Oh, swear all you want.
You can swear all you want.
Language.
Nope, you're good.
Say whatever the fuck you want, man.
Hey, watch your fuck about this is a fucking family show.
Exactly. Pizza Bagels for the kids. Those fucking assholes.
But yeah, I would definitely say probably at least 5 times a year, and then, like I said, as I kind of moved to the other side of town, kind of weighing down to maybe once a year for like the big gathering, and then I just kind of stopped going. It just became too much damn work to go across town.
Yeah. I mean,
life gets away hobbies and lifestyles and changes for reasons. Yeah.
Especially like if things are just like, you're like, I don't feel like going on that side of town.
Yeah.
I mean, I do that just to meet my normal friends. Like,
exactly.
I don't feel like going over there.
Yeah, I live in a suburb where like everybody hates going there.
Yeah.
So I was gonna go back to where everybody's at. So.
Yep. I get it. So was Matthias, is that the only one that you had, or have you had multiple?
I had a few others. They definitely were not as like fleshed out near say as Matthias. Trying to remember, I know I had one that I was trying to create kind of towards the end there. I think his name was Rican. At least that's what I called him, and he was kind of based off a kind of coincidentally enough, one of the Christmas parties I had gotten a little. I think it was like a little Webkins thing that we did like during like a Secret Santa draw, and I liked him and kind of started to work on him, but I don't even think he had like a backstory or anything like that. I definitely don't remember a lot about him.
And was it also a wolf?
No, Rican was actually a raccoon.
Oh, nice. Okay. And did you have a different like outfit for him?
No, I actually didn't go that far with him. I think for him it was primarily just kind of drawing him here and there, and then that was about it.
Okay.
It seems like you get like okay, so I'm just trying to base off of everything. So basically, it seems like you guys come up with the character, the backstory, and the whole lifestyle before you like as you worked on the character, or
that's what I was thinking too.
Or is that like
Sorry, say that again?
Just basically like I'm trying to understand how it works with like you seem like you're saying you're coming with like the story and the backstory and like the character names and drawing
it out,
and,
yeah.
And is that like super common with like everybody's furry character?
It's kind of 6 of 1 in the regard that like I can't speak for all people if they've come up with like backstories and stuff.
Okay.
Or if just because I think I've also some people they just found an animal, fell in love with the damn thing. Not like that.
Yeah.
That's but yeah, but other people have created like background stories for their characters, and then there are also some people that go that much further and get like really involved to the point where they are that person, that persona, like all the time. That's who they are. So it in summation, it's kind of really it's really a spectrum of how involved you want to be in the process.
How involved? Like, I mean, like, how can you like tell me about like the parties when you're going to these gatherings or parties or whatever? Like, walk me through it a little bit.
The ones that I went to, because I've heard stories of like crazy people where everybody's having sex with each other. I didn't go to those parties. That's not what I was about.
I was going to dive into
the parties
that.
that I did go to. Yeah. The parties that I did go to usually started out fairly normal. Like people started gathering, we'd kind of shoot the shit, eat some food, gather around. Definitely as it got later and the alcohol started pouring a little bit more freely, people would definitely become a little bit more looser. Usually about that time, I think I was about taking off because some of those parties could go till like 3-4 in the morning, and I'm still kind of a boring guy. Like even back then, I think I was like, okay, it's midnight, I need to go to bed.
Yeah. Nothing good happens after midnight.
Like,
yeah, this is true. Yeah, I was actually going to ask. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like especially at like the bigger parties, like the big like once a year thing. I know a lot of people would bring out their fursuits. It was kind of at their discretion at like other parties if they wanted to or not, because some fursuits like you literally have to have them in tubs, and some of those things are heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I can imagine. I've seen like photos and shit. I'm like, dude, this is, especially if it's like in the summer, dude, it's gonna be so hot.
I've even done like fake cosplay kind of things, so like Comic Cons and stuff. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. Like I've done it for Halloween, but it gets annoying to carry all that stuff around. I imagine having a whole outfit like you would be like, yeah, like you said, it's heavy and annoying and ain't worth it.
You got to commit to, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I imagine too I don't know how any of those costumes are, if they're like a 2-parter, if it's like a one piece or
multiple pieces.
Yeah, I mean, just having to like even just like to take a piss. You know what I mean? To be like, especially at parties, right? And you're drinking, you break the seal, like, and you have like a giant like wired tail, or you're got like a big box seat,
Mhm.
man, that could be a really shitty situation to try to get into the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I know. Like I said, I never had one, but I did get to try one on at a party, and yeah, like even just in the house, and they had the AC on. Yeah, after I think I was in that suit for about 30 to 45 minutes, and yeah, I was basically just a puddle when I got out of that damn thing.
I can imagine. So is there so I mean, since you brought it up, I know this is kind of like the rumors of furries that I think when people hear furry, I think they typically just
Go
go right to like it's like basically more of a sexual thing, and yeah, these parties are more to get into your furry costume and bang other furries. Is this anything you've heard like is accurate or has witnessed or anything like that?
No, it absolutely does take place. Like even in society, we live by the rule of Rule 34 of the internet of if it exists, there's porn of it.
exactly.
But it's it is definitely, at least from my personal stance and kind of what I've seen, what I've been able to bear witness to, it's definitely not as common as one would think. Like it's not like every single convention. Like I've definitely heard stories of like people that set up, adult meetings and stuff like that. But it's kind of like with any fandom, it's probably like the 1% to 2% that are treating it like a fetish, but the rest of the 98% are just kind of guys like me that just want to have fun.
It's kind of dress up and hang out, party.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Have you ever like run into somebody you weren't expecting to, like you knew in real life that were at one of these parties?
Oh, good question.
Actually, no. Most of the coworkers I worked with were, I never saw there, and if they did, I never saw them. But that's at the same time, like I also had some very interesting coworkers that I don't think would really necessarily like fit the vibe, but what do I know what the vibe is like?
Yeah, sometimes those people are.
I'm
the
kind of
person you don't expect to be there.
Mm-hmm. So
exactly.
I guess speaking of, I mean, do you have any like friends or coworkers, family members that do they know that you had this furry thing going on? I guess during the time you were doing it.
Yeah, my parents knew because, like I said, it started when I was a teenager, so I was still living at home. Dad made, I say he made fun. It was never in a bullying way. It was always just he liked to fuck with people. So that was always kind of his thing. So like when he was feeling kind of riled up, he's like, "Hey, furry boy," or some shit. Like that. My fucking dad was weird. But I think family wise, it kind of stayed just to them because
just the folks.
The rest of my family is very conservative, and I don't think they would ever like fully understand.
So, and was mom like supportive of it, or didn't really care?
I think it was more just didn't really care. Like at kind of at the point I was doing it, I was like I said, kind of on the cusp.
Just
of 18.
a whatever.
Like yeah, exactly. Just be safe. If you get in trouble, give me a call.
Okay. And what about? Do you have any siblings?
Nope, no biological siblings.
No siblings. Okay. And
nope.
then so parents were cool. What about? Is there any like friends you've told, and just how they reacted? Coworkers.
Not coworkers, but definitely friends. I had one friend who's been my friend on and off since elementary school. I say on and off because like we went to different middle school and then we found each other in high school. Anyway, not the point. Sorry, I ramble.
No, you're good, man.
But
we got time to fill.
He actually, but yeah, my friend, I'll call him David just to keep anonymity and stuff like that. He actually went with me to the very first fur party I ever went to because I didn't want to go alone because I didn't know anybody there, and I kind of figured, well, maybe one person, and then I discovered a lot of people that like I enjoyed talking with, and I invited him to future parties, and he's like, "Oh, I'm good," but he was always very respectful of it. Kind of in the same boat. I don't think he like fully understood it. It wasn't really his bag.
But made a good friend.
I was still very grateful that he. Oh yeah, he's my best friend. I love him.
That's awesome, actually.
Yeah, you gotta have those people in your life. They're like, all right, fuck it, I'll try it. Like,
yeah,
it might not my thing, but
yeah.
Hey, I'll support you so you can go do your thing.
Yeah. Did he bust your balls
Yeah,
about it at
exactly.
all?
Yeah, a little bit here and there, like a good friend should.
Yeah, I said my friends would definitely bust my balls.
Oh, I
if
definitely
was-
would, but I'd be like, all right, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, you know?
Mm-hmm. Was there? So I'm sorry. So I mean, I guess you kind of already, or maybe you've already mentioned, but like you said, you kind of discovered this like the like high school and kind of started getting into it deeper. Was there an actual like furry character that kind of inspired the whole thing?
I'm trying to remember because, like I said, that was a while ago. I'm trying to remember if I think it was. My best guess is I think I stumbled across something on DeviantArt and then just kind of went into the rabbit hole from there. But I don't remember one particular character, and I think I usually blame it on Lola Bunny from the Space Jam movies.
Hell yeah. I get it.
She had those eyes, I mean.
Yeah. This those eyes.
Those eyes.
Yeah.
They knew what they were doing with the animation on that
Oh,
one.
100%. There's definitely Lola Bunny cosplays now, so.
Oh, yeah.
So all right, so you're going to these gatherings, and so you made friends, I assume. Is there any like fur buddies that you still kind of hang out with or talk to?
Yeah, actually, the people that kind of host the parties, if I find them in public, like I'll definitely give them a big old hug. There's no bad blood there or anything like that. But yeah, actually, a buddy of mine who we both bonded over just heavy metal, and yeah, there were a couple parties where we would just sit and chat about our favorite concerts and albums and shit for hours and hours, and yeah, we became best friends since. And
You guys say you're best friends forever?
For
Got him. No, that's awesome. And so, like, did you ever go any like the I want to say a Comic-Con, but like
Conventions?
a convention? Yeah. Dressed up?
No, I actually never did. And the official term is, I think it's like furry convention, but I knew what you meant. But no, I actually never been to one. I always part of me still kind of wants to, just to see what the hell it's like, to see if the news reports are true and everything like that. But I don't. But I just like most of them, if not all of them, are like in a completely different state. And every time I do try to go to one, it's either cost prohibitively or it's like, oh, you live in New Mexico. This one's in Pennsylvania. Try again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's a vacation.
Yeah, laziness definitely plays a big part into why I haven't been to them either.
I get it. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the same thing with like Comic Cons and stuff like that. Like I want to go to New York or San Diego, and it's like that's cost prohibitive and not really worth the money to in my But at the end of the day, for me to go, it's like it's not worth it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So and like so I'm assuming that everyone's pretty cool as far as when you're getting together with all these furries. Everyone's pretty sweet. I assume everyone's kind of everyone's in the same boat.
Yeah, I mean you're I was going to say you're still dealing with humans and human emotions, kind of ironically amongst people who dress like animals.
Right.
But,
is there any anybody that's being like an asshole or feeling like they're like an alpha furry as opposed to or someone that just thinks that their costume's better than everyone else's?
Yeah, you'll always find those in any group you go into, unfortunately, as sad as it is. I didn't interact with many of them. Like I think I would see them around, I'd be nice, I'd chat with them, and that's kind of when like, oh, you're going to be this kind of person tonight. Okay. And then usually I'd get filled in on the tea that kind of happened afterwards. Like I haven't heard anything like destructive, like anybody's broken anything, but I've definitely heard of people that like got into a huge screaming match with the hosts over just some very benign shit, and it was just the more I saw the drama coming in, I think that's also what kind of got me away from the fandom itself. Is just like I don't Like, I'm just here to have fun and meet people. I don't want the drama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A couple of bad people will ruin everything.
Right. And it's different when you're going to a party with like
exactly.
your regular friends as opposed to you're going to a party where there's just
Everybody.
people from,
Yeah.
all walks of life. And so these are all strangers, unless obviously if you're going more frequent to these things. But yeah, there's always going to be a fucking asshole. And I can imagine too, especially if you're getting drunk, right? And if there's got to be spills that happen, right? Someone actually spills a drink on your costume.
Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, I've heard stories of that too, and they're just like, the older I get, the more I realize there are people that just should not drink. Period. Because they just like I've always been the guy. I've always been the guy. Have a few drinks to gotta get loosened up, get talkative, but like I've never fought anybody. I've never been like, you fucking asshole, this, that, or the other, and I just don't understand how people either get that drunk or that's just who they are when they get drunk, and to the point where it's just like, dude, you don't even look like you're having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got plenty of friends like that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. The ones that, just can't stop. They have a good time and they're good for a while, then they can't stop, and then it's all downhill from there for that night. And it's like,
ruins everybody's night until you get that person the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
And then even then, the vibe's already fucked up.
It's already ruined,
yeah.
so you might as well just go home.
Yep. It's like, all right, Mike, let's get out of here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's every crowd, though.
Yeah, absolutely. So, obviously, you have been around a ton of different costumes. Do you know, like, roughly how much people said that they've paid for these costumes? I can imagine they're not cheap.
For like full body, like full fursuits, I would, because they definitely
You've probably done your own research.
Yeah, I have, because I did try to look into getting one as well. I have seen some that start as cheaply as 900 to 1,000 for like a very basic.
Holy
and
fuck.
I've also seen them go up as high as like $4 or $5 grand for like more realistic, less cartoonish feature stuff.
Holy fuck. Can you imagine spending?
Like, yeah, I mean, if you're wearing them all the time. If you're going to all the parties, if you're wearing it all the time, I guess it would, you can justify the price.
Worth the investment, I suppose.
Yeah. That's a hell of a
$5,000 for.
I could do a lot with $5,000.
Yeah. Yeah. I could throw a furry party for $5,000.
Should.
Jeez. And then so.
Like half of that would just be booze alone.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And then going back to if you get a drink spilled on you, how much those probably can't be like washed.
Yeah,
they probably have to be dry cleaned.
Here's my dry cleaner bill. Go right ahead.
Yeah, they gotta be dry cleaned, right?
Yeah, I actually don't actually. I'm assuming they can be like dry cleaned. I'm not actually sure about that, because like I said, I wasn't that fully involved in it. But I think some people had little portable steamers that they would kind of like help like soothe the fur and stuff like that. But yeah, like that can't be cheap at all.
Did you have it? You said you had a tail and ears. Did you have anything for the tail that, like, just in case like somebody knocked it or spilled something on you?
No, my tail was only like $20, so I did not take good care of it at all.
Fair enough. You didn't care. Yeah. Way to do it.
Was it like something that's like hooked on like the back of your pants?
Yeah, you threw it like had like 2 little belt loops on it.
Nice.
Simple but effective.
Yeah.
So, like, say, like, we were interested to see like how everything goes. Obviously, we're asking questions about this, but like, how would a newcomer be involved into, like, how would you? It's what are your friends or coworkers? Is like, how did you get into it, and how would you, like, I guess, be open for whatever, or try to? I don't know how am I asking.
Trying to say, like, if a friend was like, you found out like a friend was interested in it, and then they'd be like asking like how to get involved.
Yeah, I just.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Definitely social media would be the big one. I don't know what the state of Fur Affinity is now, if it's even still a thing. But yeah, I know there's still a huge furry population on Reddit, so definitely a lot of people on Reddit could probably help you kind of put you in the right way.
Sure, Reddit. Yep.
Like I said, I got started through Facebook, but Facebook has kind of become like a raging dumpster fire now. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that would be helpful anymore.
Aunt Carol ruined everything.
Yarp.
Exactly.
So when you were more involved, did you kind of keep the furry life and the personal life separate? I guess you kind of already talked about that. If you didn't really tell coworkers and stuff.
I mean, there were kind of so many different parts of me because like I was, at the height of like, my multiple personalities in a good way. I was a heavy metaler, I was a furry, I was a college student. So like I kind of had opportunities to, if I didn't feel safe telling people about the furry thing, like, oh, let's try heavy metal. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try something else.
Yeah.
I'd say like I know if you're like with some friends and you meet somebody new, and they're just like, oh, like what are you into? What are your hobbies? Of like how often you'd actually bring up the furry thing. You're like, yeah, metal, blah blah blah, and then how often you'd be like, oh, also, furry.
Yeah, I think when I first meet somebody new, I would definitely wait on the furry thing because, like, I know, just kind of like we mentioned earlier in the show, it's, some people have a positive view of it, some people have a negative view of it. So it's like I never quite know which way, people are going to see her. So I usually kind of waited until like I kind of got a good judge of like, okay, you're not going to judge me too bad if I bring it up.
Real quick, are you walking? Are you away from your phone?
Oh no, sorry, I turned my fan on because I'd be going to my office.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, sorry. It's we were kind of just
starting to fade a little bit.
Yeah, you're kind of fading a little bit.
No, just on Bluetooth, and I got my phone in my hand right here.
Cool. So what about? Did you ever meet anybody romantically as a furry? With like another furry?
Yes, I did actually. My first relationship was with a man who actually found out. We didn't meet specifically through the furry fandom, but I found out later. It's like, oh hey, we're both furries. That's something we can talk about. But yeah, that didn't end up lasting long, and kind of ironically is the wife I have now. She actually. Kind of the whole furry community kind of gives her the ick a little bit. So, but she was not the reason that I walked away. Like I was already walking away before her.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. And so I don't know. Is it ever sexual as far as the furry aspect of it goes? And I mean that like as like when you're like meeting other furries, if you're like, damn, that's a sexy fox, or something along those lines.
Not so much in the real world realm, but I definitely have seen a lot of drawings on the internet. That's definitely like, yeah, which kind of definitely helped solidify the like, hey, you're a furry.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. And
yeah,
did you ever have sex while you were wearing the furry costume?
No, I never did that.
I feel like that'd be kind of cool.
I think I have seen some stuff on the internet. I think it could be fun if done right, but like there's also like with all the fursuits and like some of them are not as flexible. I think it would definitely require a lot of work.
Yeah, I guess it's some of those costumes you probably definitely have to.
Yeah, you don't want to smash anything in the wrong way,
right?
Exactly.
You want to smash something, but
but like keep the costume intact.
Yeah. Also, juices and fluids and cum. Yeah, then you're definitely going to dry cleaning.
How many different I guess animals are there? Like I guess you see a lot of like wolves and dog and raccoons and stuff like that, but like is it all pretty much about that like level, or is it are there more different types?
There's a couple different types. Like it is primarily at least kind of where I was in, it was primarily like canids, like you said, like raccoons, wolves, foxes, stuff like that. I know there is a whole other side of the furry community called scalies, where they do more like lizards, geckos, snakes. There's definitely a lot of snakes
Nice.
on that side of the yeah.
Brought to you by Geico.
Like, no, you can keep that 15% off. I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. Yeah, I was also wondering if it was just called furries because it's strictly furred animals, or if it did range out to like birds and amphibians and what have yous.
Yeah, pretty much. If I've seen most of like the major animals. I don't think I've seen any like turtles or anything like that. But people are creative, and there's people that always kind of come out of the woodwork. Like I'm like the only guy. Like I've seen people on Reddit kind of post like, "Hey, I'm the only guy in this particular animal field." And yeah, just people come up with some creative stuff sometimes.
Yeah. It's just, otherwise, just like cats, dogs, fox.
Did you ever come across bronies? Yep. With like that kind of a subcountry?
The bronies didn't really interact. Well, not that I saw a lot. Actually, no, I retract that statement. They did interact, and I actually was a brony for a little bit.
Nice.
Kind of on the same link. Like it was never a sexual thing. It was just like I liked the show, I liked the messages, and as Derpy who's the one that was all cross-eyed, and all the parent groups were like, they're making fun of people. No, they're not. Representation.
It's a cartoon.
Yeah.
And so, were you starting to collect
Exactly.
like the My Little Ponies? Were you in the big thing for that too?
Yeah, I definitely did that for a little bit. Had myself not like big, but I had a few shirts that I loved. Had a few figurines, and then when I moved out, we just had no space for it in the apartment, so I sold them off, and just kind of that part of me is just kind of a memory now.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question. If you still had them or got rid of them.
I may or may not still have my Derpy Hooves thing, but I'm pretty sure I got rid of the rest of them.
Fair enough.
Is there any other like rumors? Like, I mean, obviously the sex thing is a big one for furries. Is there any other like, I guess like rumors or myths or whatever is about like the whole furry world that you've heard of?
Nothing outside of the typical ones. Like, yeah, everybody kind of knows about the sex thing, but like I've never heard any stories of like, some kind of furry cabal that runs the world or anything like that.
And so, like, I mean, you said that like some people that you've met, they kind of were like that you did tell them that were a furry at the time. Was there anybody that reacted like negatively that you had to kind of deal with? Like, how did you handle it?
I'm trying to think, because other than like a few odd glares from like friends and stuff like that, there was never anybody there was never any like negative, like I wasn't like kicked out of anything or disbarred and if that was the reason, nobody told me.
Okay.
Are most groups like kind of very welcoming to outsiders?
I would definitely say, excuse me. I would definitely say that most of them are very welcoming, because a lot of them have a stake in it. Like they want this thing to keep going because they really enjoy it, and especially the group that I was with, they were very welcoming for outsiders. They had a lot of staunch rules, which was good because it kind of helped keep them out of the fire and everything like that. But yeah, most of the groups that I worked with were very nice.
I don't know if you had to like bring know somebody to get in, kind of that kind of group.
Yeah,
like, they try to keep too many outsiders out just for don't want to bring the wrong person in or whatever. But
yeah,
I guess when you had the rules that helps establish like what's going on that night.
Yeah, so we definitely have a few friends that would go there to kind
To
of
fuck with it, yeah.
to fuck with everybody and just kind of be that person. So
Yeah, they're definitely people I wouldn't be like, you don't go there.
yeah.
Don't ruin
Yeah.
it for everybody.
What about any like weird interactions or like crazy stories do you have from going to any of these gatherings?
Trying to think.
I know it's been a minute
I'm
since
trying to think. Most of the crazy stories that I have are secondhand. Like I heard from somebody else. I'm trying to remember. I definitely did kind of learn that around definitely late at night that group would get very very familiar with each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I was, like I said, I wasn't around for that. But as far as I knew, like that part was consensual. If you didn't want to join, you were more than welcome to go hang out on the patio. Other than that, like most of the stories that I heard were just, guys that either got too drunk or were just, because I remember like, what was it, like 2019, there was kind of a riff in the local group because there was like a group of people that were like, I don't remember if they were like spreading rumors or if they were just kind of assholes from the get-go. But yeah, they definitely like, a lot of what I heard was just so much drama of, they're not letting us be who we want to be, which was plainly bullshit because as long as you were being respectful of other people, you were allowed to be who the hell ever you wanted to be.
Sure.
But yeah.
What about any like suit malfunctions? Any like
Never heard any about those. No wardrobe malfunctions. At least like I said, if it did happen, I didn't know about it.
Would most of the parties be at somebody's house, or would it be like you rent the hotel like ballroom out,
or woods or
yeah?
Yeah, it was always at somebody's house, and their house was really big, but it had very narrow hallways. It was very hard, especially when it got full. So yeah.
The bathroom line's gonna be horrible for that.
Oh yeah, the line for the bathroom.
Mike had it right with that, just not like the full costume because no interference there.
Yeah, just got the ears and the tail. I'm like, I'm good to go.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, because especially with those like when you have like your like paws, like the gloves or whatever for like your paws and stuff like that, and hopefully that they're easy to take off, or you're like shit.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm kind of like a boring guest. Like I don't have any like interesting stories.
Oh, you've been awesome, man.
Some presidential do what?
You've been awesome. This is awesome. Like it's great foray into a whole world we had no idea about.
Right,
exactly what we want.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you still have a piece of that furry inside of you? Think you'll always be a furry, or
probably because like I'm a lurker on Reddit quite a bit, so I definitely still look at the artwork and but I'm not as social as I was back in the day because like I said, it requires too much damn work to put on pants and go and hang out with other people, even if it's people I like.
Preach.
Yeah. I get it.
I'm so a homebody now these days. I'm like, I don't want to go out.
I feel that, man.
Well, I mean, we're getting close to time here. Is there anything that you want to like throw out to us that maybe we forgot to ask you?
No, I think as far as my knowledge goes and kind of what you guys have asked, I think we've kind of covered a lot of the furry community. I guess just maybe I'm hoping that if somebody listens to the podcast and they're interested, that they might reach out. And I'm always hoping it's a positive encounter and it doesn't like scare them away, because it really is a good community when you find the right people.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. All right, I got an off furry question for you. You said you're a heavy metal fan. What's your top 5 bands?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
that's a hard one. In no particular order, I would definitely have to say, well, I said no particular order, but Ozzy Osbourne will always take number 1 spot. I would definitely have to say probably Ghost. Yeah, so Ozzy, Ghost. I'm trying to think, because I've been getting into a bunch of new ones on Spotify, quite a bit from TikTok. But as far as like classic goes, definitely Judas Priest is up there, Alice Cooper, and That's hard. Like I can't
Throw a
narrow it
new
down
one
to
in
just
as number 5.
people. Number 5 would probably have to be, even though they're not. I don't think they're considered heavy metal, but Kiss will always have a soft spot in my heart.
There you go.
Solid 5.
Yeah, it's solid.
Mhm.
Pretty much everybody else is solid
All right.
5s.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah, man. We're pretty much here at the ends here, Mike. I want to thanks again.
Yeah, thank you so much
for coming on.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Yeah. This was a nice little eye opening into the world of the furries.
And if we ever get any follow up questions, we might send them your way.
That's true. Yeah, we do get people that sometimes text or voicemail into the show, and if they do, we'll forward them over to you, and you can answer questions. We'll throw them on the later episodes.
All right, sounds good.
Was there anything that you're wanting to plug?
Yes, actually, I'm actually a kind of a more or less amateur voice actor right now, trying to get into the industry.
Nice.
And I would definitely like to plug that I'm a voice of the character. Because I have to do it correctly, but I've also been doing auditions today. Chicken on a show called Smiling Critters Freedom, and I'll even text you the link after we're done here.
Okay,
It's a
excellent.
little YouTube short. Yeah.
Excellent.
Do you do any other voices, like replicating it, like the famous cartoon voices or anything like that?
No, I haven't quite gotten up to that level yet,
Okay.
but I'm working towards it.
Excellent. Any online handles you want to drop?
Yeah, sure. I'm Kickin' K on Reddit. And very, very boringly, Michael KVA on YouTube and TikTok.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, text us the links. We'll put them in the show notes for anybody who wants to check out your stuff.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks, man.
We'll be in touch soon.
Yep. All right. Talk to you guys later.
All right.
All right, peace.
Bye-bye.
That was eye opening, dude.
Yeah.
That was perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Like,
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, we didn't get into the too sexual stuff, but that's okay.
Yeah. It would have been cool, like, if someone, if he had stories or had experience.
Sometimes we don't want to open that Pandora's box either.
I mean, I do.
I know. We want to open and take a peek.
I always
Just
want to
take a peek. Yeah. What's going on? Yeah, a lot of your questions always go to the sexual ones.
Yeah.
If there's a sexual nature to that.
If I get into the nitty gritty, I want to hear about it. Absolutely.
Oh, I know.
But that's okay. Mike was a great
he's
guest.
fucking awesome.
Yeah,
They
that
tell
was-
us like all the background, and maybe if there's another one out there that has done more of the sexual stuff, we could bring you on, and
Absolutely.
if you want to tell stories, because we want to hear them.
Reach out to us 440-363.
0121.
Nice.
My radio voice is Drew called it.
Oh yeah. Definitely radio voice. You definitely have a radio voice.
I have a face for radio too.
Other than that, you guys know at Pizza
That's what's the name of the show there?
at Pizza Bagels Pod.
It's like 2 or 3 weeks in a row.
I did this again like a couple weeks ago.
I know.
I just suck at talking. I shouldn't even be
Go eat a meat
having a
omelet
podcast.
sandwich. You call it.
at Pizza Bagels Pod on all the social medias, listening platforms.
Yep. YouTube.
Spotify, Apple
Spotify,
Music,
yep.
so forth. Let's see what else we got. Oh, a reminder of the Tommy Boy Fest, August 9th.
Yes.
If you guys want to come and hang out, we'll be there.
Just that Saturday we'll be
Just that Saturday. Yeah, probably around noonish, I'd say. Feel free to text into the show if you're looking for details on.
It's free, by the way. It's free completely. No tickets, no nothing. Just show up, have a good time.
Yep. I'm still hoping that his brother's going to be there.
Oh yeah,
See if I can get an interview with him.
that'd be sweet.
Yeah, that would be sick. Because he had a lot of funny roles, always small roles in a lot of those movies. But
In that, was he in that boy band movie from the?
yeah,
Was it? It wasn't O-Town, was it?
no, it was like
I always think it's-
Together.
Yeah, Together. I
Yeah.
always think that they're O-Town. They actually wrote a song. It's like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah, yeah,
But no, it's Together.
yeah. And then
You
he's-
plus me equals us.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So August 9th for that.
Every day for pizza bagels.
Yes.
I think that's all we have to plug right now.
Yeah, I think that's it for right now. Shoot us a text, leave us a voicemail.
Be like Guido.
Yeah.
That's a shirt.
Be like Guido.
Be like Guido.
Yeah. I love it. Other than that, I guess that's us, huh?
That's us.
Okay. 440-363.
0121.
Nice.
You plus
Thanks for
me
listening.
equals us. See you later.
Bye-bye.